What's going on, y'all? You are here for another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 177. I am here. Yes, I am. It's the Granddad Wooly, 1/4 of your host. Usually, the 4:30 is in the building to do the opening segments, but he is not here today. But shout out to Beezy. He's out here busy handling business, doing what he do. But we do have our other co-hosts here. I got the Unstoppable Bloodbath, one half of DEW, one time for the one time. Go ahead. I'm doing it because I'm in charge, nigga. We can do it right now. DEW.
See, this is exactly what the fuck I was talking about. No, hold up, pause, because you ain't even introduced everybody.
I just introduced. Wait, I'm working the room.
You doing chance and ain't even introduced everybody else on Dead End Gaming, bro. Y'all in here doing chants and jingles and shit. Introduce the crew.
I just did.
Let
this
man get Beezy on the phone right now. Beezy can't be leaving y'all niggas in charge no more.
Let me cook. Come on. Anyway. Now, if you heard that voice, that hater in the building, we got none other than Curls herself, the hoodie bandit, the ultimate hater, DEW unsupporter.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And we didn't even get to say Kevin is bitch, because you was so busy.
All right, go ahead, Kev. Say it once. Look, we got this.
Throwing off the whole fucking.
Well, I would have let him say it, but you interrupted mid DEW chat. That was gonna be the next thing, but you cut us off with the haterade. Yeah. You know, I didn't know the player haters ball came back, but it's all good.
Exactly.
You know, Silky Johnson, you know, I guess you went to his school. It's all good.
I mean, serious. So unserious.
All right. Okay. Rewind. Let's do it again. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad.
It was a great
intro. It was awesome. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but we'll do it again because somebody don't. So we'll do it again. We'll do it again. What's going on, y'all? You are here for another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 177. I am 1/4 of your host, the Granddad Wooly, 1,000 Hours, album of the century, new album on the way. I'm here with 1/4 of our host, Tyler Curls, around the world. Hello, Tyler. How are you today?
Man. Anyway, aka Sweetest Pot, aka the Hoodie Bandit, aka Boogie in Yo Hoodie, aka Yo that Hoodie Tight Son. I run that shit, bitch. Nah, I mean, aka look, this is Dead End Gaming.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you doing that?
Stop trying to interject.
You started, y'all. Started over, y'all. She talking about it now. All right.
See what I'm saying?
See, like, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was doing this nicely for you. I even started off with you and everything, and then you bring it back.
Yeah, how you make up a brand new AKA that's not even your name? That was just a long ass like statement. Like AKA, hey y'all, listen, we can't be doing this no more. Like what?
Like what? Nobody else be talking about it.
Look, this was the appropriate time to say it, and so I said it.
Okay, all right. Well, we got it off your chest. Okay, we good now. All right. Also another host in the building, the Unstoppable Bloodbath.
Kevin this bitch.
Hey,
and that other voice is filling in for the 4:30 who is not in the building, but we have a special guest in here. He's been on the show many a times. Tell him about yourself one time. Isaiah Mountain's in the building. Say what's up, Isaiah. What's going on?
What's going on? Editor in Dead End Gaming. DW specialist, artist. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Well, look. That second one.
Specialist.
You said specialist. I didn't know it. Okay, that's
actually, I'll change that. DW analyzer and logistics manager.
DW apologist.
Oh my god.
Hate is real, y'all. The hate is real. Anyway, y'all, we gonna move on from this hateful situation, But yes, like I said, Beezy's not here. We will be give him a shout out though. You know, make sure you show love to the 4:30. He's out here handling business. But the show itself is broken up into 4 parts. We start off with games we've been playing, then we get into news and topics, and then Kev hits us with a beautiful one gotta go where we're gonna argue and probably shit on him about it if it's not good. Usually it's been good lately. And then we will end the show with questions and from you as well. So we're gonna start off with games we didn't play. We'll start off with you, Isaiah, since you are a guest. Isaiah, what have you been playing lately? What's going on in the streets of Isaiah?
I've been playing just Overwatch 2. I'm waiting for Modern Warfare 2 to drop. But just been playing Overwatch 2. That's
Yeah, nothing else.
That's it. Just Okay. All right.
I haven't really been having time to play games at all. So
You heard they say they don't play no games out here, y'all. He about his. He about his. He about that shit. I feel you. I feel you.
That's what I heard.
see, I like how you say that we twist your words, but
What? You just said I ain't got time to play no games. You literally just said that. Did he not? I'm just co-signing you, bro. You know, good job. All right, Kev, what you been playing?
I've been playing Apex. I've been playing Apex a bunch. They just started the Halloween event. So the first week was what's it called, the Fright Night thingy. Then that's gonna end tomorrow. Well, wait, no, today. And then they're gonna change it to Gun Run, or is it Control today? One of them for a week, and then like it changes every week. The mode. Play some of that, and then I played Hot Wheels Unleashed. Shout out to Radio Raheem for not being fake and showing up, playing some Hot Wheels Unleashed. I think everybody should play it. It's a really fun game. I have nothing bad to say about it. And then I also played a little bit of Overwatch 2. Not good at it. I don't know what's happening when I play the game, but I'd be walking around. I played some more 2K. We played 2K all off stream, but we did play as a team. We got some good practice in, and I think that is it. Yeah, that's it.
Real quick, speaking of Apex, because y'all know I haven't played in a minute, but they're about to drop a new map, aren't they?
Yes, next season we get a new map.
Yep.
Do we know when hey, thank you for the gifted subs, Tarana. Great.
appreciate the
Yes.
subs.
Appreciate that.
No, so when does the new season start? Do you remember?
I think it starts in like 12 days or something like that. I can double.
Yeah, I know
okay,
it's like
that's what's
near
up.
the end of the month.
Okay. I'm gonna get back on there soon. I'm gonna be fucking up at the beginning while I, get my muscle memory back together. But I'm gonna get back on it for the new season.
Yeah, you got to get. I mean,
Right.
if you want to get it together, just play Gun Run when that drops again, or Control. Those modes you just shooting the whole time. But did you play Gun Run when it was out?
No, I haven't played Apex
Wow.
since Saints Row came out, and then I've barely even been playing Saints Row because my work schedule's been so crazy, as y'all know. So and I guess we could just go ahead and skip ahead to my answer in terms of what I've been playing, because the answer is not a goddamn thing, because I've just been my work schedule has just been exceptionally out of pocket. So, but I'm going to get back to Saints Row again in the next couple of days. Also, they just announced that they had some updates coming up soon in terms of some bug fixes and also some new content. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I haven't played anything in the past week at least, and then the week before that I think I played Saints Row once for 40 minutes, but I just been in production nonstop, so I haven't had time to
How
work
was it?
long ass hours.
How was Saints Row?
Well, I've talked about it a few times on here, especially when it first came out, because people was asking me for my review. I would say that I still feel the same way about it that I did before, is that with it being one of my favorite game franchises, and it feeling very much like an old school Saints Row game, even though there's definitely ways that it's different, but I've been having a really good time with it. But again, I was biased, so even though a lot of people have been giving it really bad reviews, I've been loving it.
Yeah, I didn't
she's
think it was that
she's the only
bad.
one. She was the only one who's been enjoying it. But I mean, as long as she like it, that's all that matters.
Right. As long as
It
she
really
likes
is. It really is all that
That's all
matters.
that matters.
But
Is it a case where you're forcing yourself to like it, or do you genuinely like it?
no, I genuinely like it. But I mean, the thing is, first of all, I don't know what the fuck everybody is on about in terms of why they don't like it. Because to me, one, like I said, I haven't encountered that many bugs. And it feels very like Saints Row to me. Like I said, it has a lot of the things that I always loved about the game in terms of the ways that it doesn't take itself too seriously. The side missions that are really fun, like mayhem and insurance fraud, it has all of those. And so, I said before that the characters aren't quite as interesting to me as the original side characters, like Johnny Gat, like Aisha, some of the other ones whose names I'm blanking on, like the one Keith David played. The side characters and the enemies aren't as interesting to me. But other than that, I don't have any complaints about Saints Row whatsoever, and I've been really, really enjoying it.
I saw that it was just the dialogue that people were getting upset about.
In what
I thought it
capacity
was
do you know?
just I guess corny or cringy in a way, I guess. But I mean, it just I saw it and it was just mainly just regular Saints Row.
That's interesting. I can't think of any examples where I thought that the dialogue was corny or cringy. But now, I mean, I guess I'll like pay attention to that, and if I like think of anything or see anything, then I'll definitely come back and report. But so far, there hasn't been any moment where I've heard dialogue and I've been like, cringe.
You want to know where I heard cringe dialogue?
Huh?
So you want to know where I heard cringe dialogue?
Where?
In that new Super Mario trailer.
Hey,
Bruh.
bro. Hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
What? I'm just, hey.
Bro, that's for the kids.
Somebody had to say
That's
it.
for the
Somebody
kids,
had
bro.
to say it.
That's for the kids.
Sonic was for the kids too, but we adults bullied them into making it better.
Hey,
So,
bro.
hey.
Okay,
What
so
do you think was going? I don't think Willie got a chance to talk about the games that he played yet. But
I did not.
we
You
gonna
just,
circle-
you just go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Willie.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
all good.
Willie.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
It
But
wasn't.
when we do get to that, I want to know what you thought was cringe about the dialogue in the trailer. But first, we got to hear Willie's games.
Yeah, it's quick. Yeah, I played Apex a little bit. I played Gun Run before they finished that. So the last day of Gun Run, I haven't played any of the Fright Night stuff. I've been kind of out of it. Also played 2K, and also played a little bit of Mario Kart. And I got back to Kirby Forgotten Land. Like I started it and then I just stopped playing it because I was streaming it, and then I stopped playing it. And then I said, you know what, I'm gonna just get back onto it. So I played some more of that, and it's really a fun game. So I'm gonna try to finish that before Bayonetta drop. But that's pretty much it. But speaking of Kirby, and in the world of Nintendo, not Kirby, but another day one finally got himself a movie, and the trailer dropped, and apparently Kev thinks that the dialogue was cringe. So Kev, tell him how you feel about this new Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer that dropped this past week, and why is it so cringe? What you don't like about it?
Chris Pratt. Just that simple.
'Cause
This man is he's not as bad as I thought he would be. He's about on par with about how bad I thought he was gonna be. And now I think the movie looks good. I really do. I think the art style and everything, all that looks fine. I just know that he was a bad choice. And I knew from the beginning. I knew from the start. I knew from when he was announced, we all said, what the hell is going on? And then when I heard that trailer and I heard his Mario voice, I said, this ain't
Did he
it.
say anything?
Yeah, he talked a little
I
bit.
blocked it out because
I don't
I
blame him.
remember Bowser speaking, and I remember at first being like, "Why they got him sounding like that?" But then I was like cracking up by the end of his when they were like, "Do you yield?" And he was like, "I do not," and he sounded very Jack Black in that moment. So then it was funny to me, but I don't remember Mario saying anything. I remember Toad talking and Bowser talking. I need to
He just
rewatch
said
it.
something
'cause-
at the very end.
He said something about like the
Okay.
mushroom kingdom and stuff like that. He had like one or two lines in the trailer. It wasn't a lot,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
yeah,
it was whack. That's why I forgot it. Okay.
yeah. And here's the thing: like everybody says, oh, we would have probably wanted to have Mario sound like Mario, and then some people like they didn't want to hear an hour and a half of that Mario voice because Mario usually doesn't talk. So it's like it's split between some people. I've heard people say they don't mind the voice. Other people are like, I hated it. Me, I lean more of I don't like it, but I'll tolerate it. I'll tolerate it if the rest of the movie is good. Like the voice, like everything else, like Kev said, the look of the movie, it looks great. The art style is great. I think Jack Black will do really good as Bowser. We've only seen a little bit of dialogue from the trailer, so we hopefully we'll get another like a longer, more full-fledged trailer. And we'll also see the other characters as well because they showed like Luigi in here, and there's other characters that they didn't show. But on like surface level, it seems like they kind of got it from a look and feel perspective, but dialogue wise, we just won't know until we see the movie if this is gonna be a good movie. Now, Illumination, they make good movies. They make Despicable Me and all that other stuff. They had a lot of popular movies that came out pretty good. So I'm not necessarily worried that this is going to be a terrible movie, but it might not be an amazing movie. It might just be an okay movie. I feel like it's going to be just like a very okay, maybe mid movie, you know. But
Yes.
if Chris Pratt's voice, if he doesn't make me feel like okay, like Sonic when Sonic came out, Sonic felt like Sonic, you know, and Mario because his voice isn't there, it already is a detriment. So Chris Pratt has a lot of making up to do with just making us get invested into that character somehow or some other way. So I don't know how, but we'll find out. The movie doesn't come out until April, so we're probably gonna see another trailer before then. But it was okay. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. But I'm interested. We're gonna go see it, obviously, like because we're gonna talk about it when it comes. We got to. So I'm going in a little bit more positive than I was when we first heard about this movie. I'll say that.
Is he gonna say it's me, Mario? Because
He better not. He better not.
He can't do it.
It's
He
gonna
can't do
sound
it.
really
But that's what
bad.
I'm saying. It's not gonna sound good, but you can't have a Mario movie without him saying that. So that's why this is a conundrum of sorts.
He gonna try to say it all Star-Lord, like it's me, Mario, like something like he gonna try to sound like an action star when he says it, and it's not gonna sound right.
Star-Lord, like
he gonna go all Guardians of the Galaxy with it, which I don't, like that's not where we need to be at with it. But like he's made that choice to not even attempt to sound like Mario at all. He probably said
he said that.
Yeah,
he said that from jump. I'm not going to do a traditional Mario voice. I'm gonna make up some new stuff.
Right, and it just sounds like him. It sounds like
It
it sounds like what it sounds like. It sounds like he's from he's like an Italian from New York. You're like one of them New York Italians.
I thought he sounded like he was from Boston.
Yeah, or like that, like one of them Northeast cats. He's like a cat from the Northeast who ended up becoming a plumber and ended up over in like the Mushroom Kingdom. That's how he sounds like.
That's how it sounds.
That's exactly how it sounds like. Like either he's from Boston, between Boston and Brooklyn. He's in that realm. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see.
But I don't know if y'all seen the memes on the internet. I don't know if y'all watch Bob's Burgers, but there's definitely people who made clips of Linda from Bob's Burgers, and re-saying it, and it does sound almost just like Linda from Bob's Burgers. Diogo showed me that clip, and it's crazy how much this sounds just like Linda.
Maybe
Linda
he was watching
Bob's wife on that show. If anybody doesn't watch Bob's Burgers,
maybe he was watching Bob's Burgers when he was in the middle of recording the movie or reading the script, and he was like, "Yeah, that voice will work." So, could be very possible.
It's possible in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Very true.
Except sounding like Mario.
Exactly. But here's the thing: now we know who they said, but who do you think they're gonna give us special cameos for? I'm trying to see Yoshi. I gotta see the homie Yoshi at least once. No, I'll
show Yoshi.
Yeah, they gotta show Yoshi. I'd be okay with Bowser Jr. A little cameo from Bowser Jr. I mean, Peach is gonna be there. I know we're gonna have Luigi. I don't know if they're gonna have Daisy or Wario or Waluigi or any of the other characters. I doubt it because maybe they're gonna save a lot of characters if this movie does well for a sequel. And then are we gonna get? I know Donkey Kong's gonna be in there. So do you think we'll get a Kirby cameo or somebody else from the Nintendo universe?
That's a
like a post credit scene, or something. Not in the movie, something special.
Not Kirby.
Bro, this ain't no Smash Bros.
Trailer. Hey, bro, look. They can start a universe. I mean, because they got Donkey Kong in there. I wonder how Donkey Kong's gonna sound because Donkey Kong don't got no voice for real. So are they gonna give Donkey Kong a voice? Is the thing.
It's like I can't remember because I was looking at the IMDb. Yeah.
It is Seth Rogen. It is Seth Rogen.
An actor that is.
So we're gonna hear Donkey Kong have the Seth Rogen laugh.
So
I don't understand why they chose all these big actors for this. They didn't have to do this. It's not helping the movie.
It's not.
Just get regular voice actors. This is something I've never understood. I was talking about this in the Discord where these animated movies don't be needing these big actors. It doesn't help because the people that these movies are targeted at children. The kids don't give a fuck who's doing the voice.
Right.
That means nothing. And if you think that's going to attract more adults, there's not that many adults to watch animated movies, and adults who watch the Mario movie were already going to watch it. Because attaching Chris Pratt isn't going to change anybody's mind.
Exactly. You're not going to pull in a new audience with this movie. This is strictly either kids or adults who grew up playing Mario. What are you saying?
It would be purists more so. I don't want Chris Pratt doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The adults who are already going to go see it are not going to want Mario sounding like Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Nope. So the only people that this will probably cater to is the parents of kids who who never probably played Mario, and they're like, oh, Chris Pratt's in here. Oh, blah blah blah's in here. Okay, well I guess it'll be okay. Because they'll attach those.
Watch it anyway.
Yeah, because but exactly. So, but it's a small percentage, I think, of the audience that's going to be like that. This is strictly for kids who play or who are fans of Mario, or the adults who grew up playing Mario. And we're gonna have
still gonna be just as big if they chose random voice actors.
Yeah. Because they did
Mario movie.
It's a Mario. They did.
Mario's already a household name.
Look at Sonic. The only big name that they had in Sonic was Jim Carrey. Really, big name. Because I never heard of the dude who actually voiced Sonic. I've never heard of him before then. He probably did some other stuff, but I've never really heard of him. But he's not a big name. So
No.
And both those movies did extremely well. And then when they brought in for Idris Elba to play Knuckles, but the first movie was already successful, so that was just like icing on the cake to have Idris do that because now the movie was doing well. But out the gate for them to have all these A-list or top level stars or big name stars to try to sell the movie, you don't have to sell it. It's a Mario movie. People want to go see it. They're gonna go see it either out of curiosity or just because they're just purely fans of the franchise. So I mean, they could have saved money there easily.
Maybe it
wasn't Nintendo. Maybe it was like Illumination wanting them to get.
It could have been. I mean, they're both involved, so I mean, Nintendo must have had some say in who's casted for these characters because it's their IPs. So I assume Nintendo has some kind of say. Oh, we're gonna get but if they didn't have a say and they said Illumination, you just we'll give you the characters and you figure it out, then maybe that is the case. But they still didn't need to go with all these big names because it was just to build hype. That's all it is, and to make the movie seem probably more legitimate.
Guadalupe got jokes. They said who do y'all want to voice Link? Link don't have a voice.
Link don't have a voice.
Doing there.
See, that's the crazy part. All these Nintendo characters don't have real voices. Like they don't speak. So the fact that they're all gonna just start talking and shit, it's gonna be weird off jump. Like, bro, like you don't even talk for real. Like now we gotta listen to you talk for an hour and a half. And yeah, it's gonna be like
what the fuck is Donkey Kong gonna be saying?
You right. I swear
he's gonna be singing the rap from his stage on Smash Brothers.
Okay. Donkey Kong is here.
Yeah, singing over.
I think they said they're gonna have another member from the Donkey Kong fan, like Cranky Kong in there too, or something. So he's probably gonna make like a cameo where they're gonna show up and at Donkey Kong's like house or some shit, or where it's jungle.
He's probably not gonna have like a big role.
Yeah, it'll probably be something quick.
Probably be there for
Donkey Kong did have a whole cartoon deal, and you're right. I forgot about that.
That's true. Yeah, but so did Mario.
I don't remember watching it.
And they had like regular. Yeah, Mario had a cartoon too, but it was ass.
I remember Sonic had a cartoon.
Yeah, that was Jaleel White voiced Sonic for that show for Sonic. Yeah, I remember that. So, but I don't know. I guess we'll see, y'all. Like I said, the movie comes out April, so plenty of time between now and then to find out more news. Probably see another trailer. They're obviously going to do another like launch trailer before the movie, and hopefully it's good. I mean, hopefully it's either I feel like it's gonna be pretty mid, but hopefully it surprises us like Sonic did, and we have two big name video game franchises that made great movies or animated movies. So we'll see. But what we ain't gonna see is niggas playing Overwatch 2 because them servers was down. Well, that was good, right? That was good.
Yeah,
that was good. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not an Overwatch dude. I missed the Overwatch boat from the first Overwatch, but apparently Overwatch 2's servers were down for some Blizzard as Blizzard removes 2 heroes temporarily. Now I don't know who the fuck these heroes are because I don't know shit about Overwatch.
Bastion and Torb. I don't remember how to say Torb's whole name, but people call him Torb for short.
Okay, so
Torbjorn?
Huh?
Is it Torbjorn?
Torbjorn?
Possibly.
I think
Torbjorn.
it's Yorn.
Torbjorn.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a Y. It's a Y sound. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so basically they had to do a scheduled maintenance, which put the servers down, and it removed 2 characters, like Sebastian and Torbjorn, from being able to be used in quick play. So is this like I guess it was just a temporary thing? It wasn't like permanent, or is it permanent? Did they take them away forever?
Nah, it's not gonna be permanent. They would just have
I think it's just until they
Okay.
can
to
fix.
balance them. They had to balance them.
So they was OP or something.
I think it was like actually a bug where, for example, Bastion, they said you could like use the ultimate ability like over and over again. It was some kind of like bug that they got to fix.
They having a lot of bugs. They got bugs like and other people having issues like they have all around just a bad launch because other people are saying that they don't have access to their skins and stuff from Overwatch 1, like all their Overwatch 1 stuff isn't rolling over, and you got other people who can't even get into the game. So I will say I do think that's fixed for the most part. At least I didn't have any issues. I played it like for like a couple hours yesterday because the first day I tried to play it, it was 20,000 people in front of me, and I said the devil is a liar. I turned that game off.
Crazy. Yeah, because this just launched like not too long. Like what? When did it launch?
Last week,
last week. And they're using BattleNet accounts, and they said that they were people having trouble out the gate, and that's always happens when a new game launches. like especially games with online playing servers, it's like a given that you're gonna have issues with the servers in some way, shape, or form, where they're gonna have to shut them down because of a gameplay mechanic or a bug. So hopefully, because Overwatch is a big name, they're gonna get this fixed as fast as possible and make the game playable for everybody. But yeah,
They also was having DDoS attacks, so that was another reason people couldn't get into the servers as well. It was just a lot going wrong. What was you gonna say, Isaiah? Because you said you've been playing that. You had any of these issues?
I thought the game was out before and they just made it free to play. Was this game just came out?
Overwatch 2?
Yeah,
maybe the first one became
out.
free to play.
Yeah,
No, the first one's canceled. The first one died. When the day this 2 came out, they shut down all the servers for Overwatch 1. So it's Overwatch 1 is no more.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's why people are even more upset, because they're like, yo, I was an OG Overwatch player and now I can't play that no more. So you're forcing me to play this new one and it don't even work, or I can't even get into it because the servers
and they can't bring their skins over. So I can see why that would like be pissing people off.
And then for new people, a lot of people are complaining about to make a Battle.net account now. If you haven't played before what they set the stipulation like June of last year, then you have to attach a phone number to your account to they say that's to cut down on like cheating and stuff. But they said it doesn't work on prepaid phone numbers. So a lot of people in places who have prepaid phones, they can't get into the game. So that's the issue they've been having as well. And then people just not want to put phone numbers in general. So there's a lot of people been complaining about this game for various reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it is on console, but I've been playing it on PC. I haven't really had any bugs like at all. But I didn't have any skins on the original game. I bought the game when it first came out, the first one, but I transferred over all my stuff and I got everything that I had back.
Yeah, I never played the first one, so I've only played this one. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can't say that I like it just yet because I have no idea what's going on. I finally started actually getting kills like the last 2 games I played before I turned it off, but I haven't had any issues yet. Ever since they put out a patch a couple of days ago, and then I was able to get on no problems. But the first time I tried to play last week, I was waiting for a while before I got into the game, and then they kicked me out after like the second game I tried to play. So they was having crazy server issues. I don't even know the game modes. I just be pressing quick play. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's happening in every game.
You never played before?
No. What else? Something else I want to say. Oh, another thing that I read is about this the phone number system and like registering accounts. The new Call of Duty is going to do the same thing. They're going to have a very similar system and like having to register a phone number and everything. So the Call of Duty, we're going to see how it works, because the backlash to Blizzard is getting for the not being able to use prepaid phones. Call of Duty is going to get even worse because it's a bigger franchise. So we're going to see if they can find a workaround for that. But as of right now, that's all the reports are saying, is that Call of Duty is going to roll out a very similar thing when you register your accounts with the new one.
I think they already had that for the first Modern Warfare, or they were already trying to do it, but no, it's already gonna be a probably a bad launch when that game drops anyway. So probably gonna be even worse when they have that phone number thing.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would think that's a good idea. Like, no, I would never want to put my phone number in on a game. Like, email is fine because I can make an email specifically for that. But yeah, I don't need you up there texting, calling me about no goddamn Modern Warfare shit, bro. I'm like, bro, you get the fuck off my phone.
But they're saying, so the reason behind it is to cut down on cheating. So they're saying the emails aren't good enough because people can make a new email immediately and just make a whole new account and just get right back to playing. But if your account is linked to a phone number and we ban that phone number on that account, then you got to get a whole new phone number. That's a way longer process. That's why they're doing it. They cut down on people who want to cheat and just make new accounts every time they get banned. So I get the thought process behind it, but I mean, it is a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how that pans out. I don't think it's gonna happen, or I don't think it's gonna be a good result. But company's gonna do what they do.
And they're not having good results. I was gonna say, let's talk about TwitchCon.
TwitchCon, the cons of TwitchCon. So TwitchCon happened this past weekend, I believe. Shout out to Eric V. He was there. A lot of people we knew went there actually. Sonny
yeah.
went there. Kendra went
Kendra
there.
was there.
Miss Pinky was there. A lot of people.
Yep, she was there.
Aw.
Like, it seems like everybody but us was there. You know, but we.
That's fine with me.
That's fine with me. Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I'm good. They can have that.
In my backyard, I still would have stayed in the house.
Exactly. Yeah, they can have it. But however, there seemed to be a series of unfortunate events that occurred during TwitchCon, and a thread was created chronicling said occurrences. Well, they were saying everything that went wrong at TwitchCon because things an exaggeration. So let's well, two of the first ones got deleted. I don't know. So maybe they was too bad or too crazy. But
I wonder what they were too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like those would be the ones you were most curious about. I'm like, wait, because this says account no longer exists.
It might have been the one. I remember it was one of them. I think it was about the girl who
she broke her back. Yeah, she broke her back in the foam pit. She was a Twitch streamer.
This foam pit was lethal,
bro.
Okay, bro, this foam pit was taking people out. I don't know if y'all have seen this foam pit they had.
I should find.
It was not properly.
I think I want to hold on. See, now we talking about it. I'm gonna find the video.
Find the clip.
I'm gonna find the clip.
Trigger warning, real quick. If y'all don't like watching people get injured, do not look at this.
Yeah,
it's two of them. It's two people injured in the foam pit.
Put a warning before that.
That makes you uncomfortable. Like, do not look.
Yeah, if you don't want to see nobody getting hurt in a foam pit and seriously injured in a foam pit, yeah, this is a disclaimer. But hold on.
As for me, I like that. You said injuries, bring them on.
Hold on. It would be helpful if I remember who the name of the people were. Let's see. Okay. Here's one.
But yeah.
So
got it. Cool.
I got one of them. I forget her name, but I know she is a streamer. But yeah, this is the one who broke her back.
In two places.
Y'all. So this is a show. Apparently they were doing some kind of like, American Gladiator style thing where you got to knock people off. So this is after she had won and I guess defeated her opponent. So she decided to celebrate and jump off of the platform. And when she did, this is what happened. Okay, not that, but so
wow.
Right, so
wow.
So basically, I tried.
There's nowhere.
She left the ground like she looked.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay. I found one that does. I found one that doesn't have the Mortal Kombat X-ray effect.
Hey, I found those tweets that got deleted, by the way.
All right. Boom. So there's no give in that foam pit. So when she landed, she completely broke her back in two places. And she's trying to get out, but she can't move. Lawsuit.
No, she's fine.
She is not fine. She is not fine.
She is not fine.
No, that's like how people get paralyzed and shit.
Right? It could have been way worse.
Now she lives in the pit now, kind of thing.
I do like the clip that you played though. That was way funnier. But
very well. I didn't expect that. Yeah, that was. But that was just an internal representation of what really happened to her. Because like literally, like what's wild is like you think somebody would test that stuff out before you have influencers and people come and actually use it. Because one, that's a lawsuit because they should have said, hey, when I've been in foam pits. I never expected. I've done cartwheels and flips and all kinds of stuff. I've never thought, oh, this foam pit is not going to do what a foam pit's supposed to do, which is cushion my fall, like not break my bones in my back. So
there's another one where a lady she dislocated her knee in the foam pit. She was just jumping off the platform, and she didn't even jump as high. She was just jumping down. And something about the way she landed, whole knee dislocated. I was like, girl, how you do that?
Let me see if I can find it.
If you look at the construction of the foam pit, it's just not done correctly. It's just scraped ground with foam on top.
It's ground with foam on top of it. It's not a pit.
You can tell it's not sunken down right there. It's not properly built. They didn't do this. So I don't know, something like this at Twitch. They didn't build this. They just hired somebody to come out and do this, and they just hired a bad vendor. It looks like
somebody they cheaped it out.
Yeah, because if the vendor was going to be for real about it, they would have built a real pit and probably put walls up and everything, so they could have make it deep enough for actually to make some type of cushion. But they just threw some foam cubes on the ground and said, "Here, niggas, you got a pit." It's not at all how this is supposed to work. This is a safety hazard. Because if you because at first glance, you got to think, all right, I would look at this foam pit and think this is a real foam pit, and then I would probably over trust it. And like I think I could jump into it and I can't, and then on impact, I'd be like, damn, I'm on the floor.
Right.
So I get why people are getting injured in this, because when you see a foam pit, you wouldn't assume that I'm just on the ground. You would assume there's a whole pit underneath it. So it's a rough realization, realizing that no, this is the ground. Dang.
Wow. Yeah, that's
But
the
yeah,
last thing.
this was just one of the issues they had. They had other issues with accessibility lines and
Yep.
people in wheelchairs not
Yep.
being able to get proper access to things, or
Yep.
even like their lines just being closed,
Yep.
or people or security not protecting them while other people were trying to rush past them and trample them. It was just a lot of safety issues in general. Now, this is not everybody's experience. There are a bunch of people who went to TwitchCon and had a good old time, had zero
Yeah.
issues, but we're just making you aware of some of the things that were happening that were unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, Diogo was right. They didn't protect Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if
They
y'all
did
saw
not.
that.
Nope.
What happened?
Megan Thee Stallion was performing at TwitchCon, and a random person was on stage and walked up and just touched her.
Just touched her. Yeah. The security
Just
was
touched
her.
terrible. Terrible.
Oh hell no! Touched her how?
With their hands.
With their
Tyler,
hands.
What you mean?
No, I mean they like ran up and tried to give her a hug, or like what happened?
I don't know what it's hard. They were just weird. They just
It's
walked
just
up
it's
like
just
this.
weird people just like being
It was zombie
weirdos.
walk.
Hell no.
I'm
And
like,
they did touch her
look,
hand.
I'm
and
sure
they were so
I got it.
confused.
I got all the clips. Hold on. And this look.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bruh. Immediately this dude should have been tackled. Immediately. Without hesitation. So Mega's on the left. The dude's coming from the where you see where the Master Chief cosplay dude. He's coming right behind him. You see. Look, comes on stage. Grabs, going for like no. No. Ain't no way. He shouldn't even been able to get
Oh,
3 feet
hell
in front of
no.
Megan.
Way too far.
The moment he got on
Nowhere near
stage,
her.
he had time to walk up to her, acknowledge her, grab her hand, give her a spin,
so
and
fucking weird.
say bye before he got pulled off the stage. Nah.
Don't make no damn
They
sense.
should have did him like they did old dude that tried to tackle Dave Chappelle at that
Exactly.
one show.
And got stomped
Exactly.
out.
He should have got swooped and slammed off the stage.
Right.
Exactly.
Should have been on an
None of that happened.
ambulance bed. What they call them, gurneys, right?
Yes,
Should have been on one of
that's
them
what they're called.
motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Master Chief has nothing to do with it. Master Chief was supposed to be up there, but that
Yeah.
random dude ain't no way.
Yeah, he played a whole ass little mama situation, just going on stage when he ain't supposed to. Fucking up.
Yeah, it was weird, but yeah, they had a lot of security issues. I saw a clip of, I don't know who this random dude was, but they're like apparently one of the presenters at a panel that somebody took his water off his table. I was like, why would you do that, weirdos? Like people just took the nigga's water and it was posting pictures about it.
Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think this is pure evidence that we shouldn't have brought these shits back. I think it was too soon. niggas went to went outside, went to one conference, and they don't know how to act. They don't know. They ain't got no decorum about themselves. People up here just doing whatever the fuck they want, bro. I don't like it. Nah, shut it on down. Look, Twitch, you tried to bring it back. Nah, the people can't act right.
So Diogen's bringing up a very good point that he probably thinks that security was confused because Megan did call some people on stage. She did, but they were all women's.
Yeah.
I don't know why this. I think it was only one guy she called up on stage. It wasn't that guy. So I don't know why that guy was even able to get that close to her. Security should have kept track of who they pulled up, because they was pulling the people as like security was literally pulling them out the crowd to go around and get up on stage. And I don't know, nobody pulled that random dude up there.
Exactly. Like he probably sneaked by, but like that's when you have to have top tier security, especially when you have an artist like Megan, who's as big as Megan Thee Stallion. There should be no act like it's in general when you're doing a concert, when you have the talent on stage, you should have all points of that stage secured and covered. Nobody should be able to get on that stage that wasn't allowed, or that's why they have like passes and badges and things like that you have credentials to get on that stage. So if and I know he ain't have no credentials to be on that stage, he just probably walked his ass up there, and they probably said, "Oh, I know, man. She said I can come up here," and they was like, "Oh, okay,"
Just utterly weird
Oh, no.
behavior.
It's
To
weird,
walk up
bro.
there and like grab her hand and spin her
And spin
like
her around.
my brother in Christ. What the fuck
I'm
are
like,
you
nah,
doing?
bro. Like you, like nah. No way. Ain't no
She
way.
she handled it well though, because if she would have hit him, then the headline would have been different.
Oh yeah, she
Like
did what
make
like
Italian attacks a fan.
right.
Look, the
I
fan
don't
was all up in her
understand how they
personal
get that
space.
far.
Yeah.
That made no sense.
Like, don't they gotta jump up there?
You literally have
like
to.
I said,
high.
there's a whole barricade that they
Yeah.
have to go over, and then you got to.
I'm
walk
pretty sure he
around to get up
finessed his
on
way onto the
stage.
stage. He probably talked his way. He said he knew somebody. She said to call. She said I can come up there, or I'm Megan's hairdresser or stylist or something. See, you don't know what they can say anything. And like I said, just like with this phone pit, they cheated out on the security. They got top flight security over in fucking TwitchCon. Shit, they got Craig and Day doing goddamn fucking security out there.
It definitely has some cheap security. Security was not properly trained for anything that was happening at TwitchCon, especially just crowd management tactics in general, because that's what most of the reports are about, like just bad crowd management, like in that thread of all the things that went wrong. It was just wild. Again, that's not everybody's experience at TwitchCon. A lot of people were able to go and have a good time, but
Now
there was enough bad reports that Twitch is going to have to look into these issues for next year.
and mind you, remember the whole no mask situation when they first announced Twitch. They started off with a whole bunch of nonsense, and they had to backpedal on that. So, I mean, I'm not really surprised. I knew more things were gonna like probably not go right, because whenever you're throwing a conference or events, things will go wrong. Like it's a lot of moving pieces.
Always.
But at the same time, it's like there's certain things that you have to make sure are in order and in line, because everybody's watching, everybody's recording, everybody's filming, and if something happens, it's gonna get out there. So for it to have influencers and celebrities either injured or put in potential danger all within the same weekend at your event and your Twitch, you're supposed to, you're the in this whole live streaming gaming world, you're the big dog. You got to have things under control, like at all times, especially when it comes to that. So hopefully, if they do come back next year, they got it together. They up the security. They get better security. They get better phone pits. They get better attendees.
I don't think they're gonna do it. They ain't gonna do a phone pit no more, bro. Phone pit.
Why do they even have one there in the first place?
I don't know. They thought it would have been fun.
They thought, yeah, they probably thought it was gonna be a good time. If you know, like the phone pit seemed like it was an attraction because they had a whole announcer. It sounded like it looked like the Meg Gladiator, like the clip with lady, injured her, so you can hear there's an announcer there talking. When the lady hops down, she was like, "Oh yeah, she's fine."
Right, she's fine.
Like,
she's okay.
The girl's like, "No, I'm not fine." And then she was,
no.
She's
yeah,
just she's just playing, y'all. She's just playing. No, she's not.
So they didn't know it was gonna be like that. You understand? It was Lenovo's booth. Well, hey, if you think about it, is that Twitch's fault if it's at a Lenovo booth? Because that's more of a Lenovo issue. I mean, it's at TwitchCon.
Okay, so if it's okay, so here's the thing: they're guilt by association, even though it's not directly their fault. It's at their convention. Now, Lenovo, if they, they bought a spot to be a sponsor and have their own space at the convention, and they said, hey, it'd be cool because I've done events before, so this happens. They'll build something, they'll rent something out, and they'll go with a company. So Lenovo should, if anybody should get sued first, it's Lenovo, because they brought the phone pit there, they hired whoever is, and then, but because it was at TwitchCon, and guess what? So and so was there because it was TwitchCon. If it wasn't TwitchCon, I wouldn't have been there to be at that phone pit. So by association, they gonna get rolled up into it too, because it happened at your event that you invited me to. So
if they gave the green light for something like that and didn't subject it to any kind of safety regulations,
too. Yep, they should have did quality control, and whatever it is that their sponsors or their vendors or whoever it is brought in, they should have somebody on site to monitor and check and make sure everything is safe, especially if people are going to be using it. Not just go for someone's word or trust. Hey, it's going to be fine. But
yeah, I expect this to be way more sterilized next year. Ain't gonna be no damn phone pits. Ain't gonna be nothing close to that. Nope. Like, cause like if I'm Twitch, I was like, all right, we not doing this next year. If you want to have a booth you got to send us your booth plans and like the layout of your booth months in advance, so we can approve it, because this shit not happening no more. If I'm Twitch,
Nope.
like, bro, Lenovo, y'all got me Lenovo fucked up doing some shit like that. Dude, I dare niggas do it again. They should save that bullshit for Lenovo Con. I wasn't nobody gonna be there, but that's where you put all your bullshit picks at.
NovoCon. No, they ain't coming back to TwitchCon. They done. If Twitch
I
bring
wanna
them
go.
back, oh, it's a wrap, bro. People gonna shit
I
on
feel like
them.
they're gonna have to, because Lenovo was like a big brand for them. Because I be seeing Lenovo Legion commercials a lot. So maybe they just gonna have to talk with Lenovo, like, hey, y'all fucking up the money. Like, I feel like they're gonna have to sit down and have a talk with them. Like, don't do this no more, or else. It's gonna be one of them type situations. They need to get Lenovo to fall in line, respectfully.
Lenovo should just sat their ass down and did a goddamn tournament like everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Could have had a regular ass booth,
right, with some video games.
Gave away a computer or two, but no. We decided to spend that budget on a stupid ass pit.
A foam floor.
A foam floor. Because it's not a pit, you're right.
It's not a pit, it's a foam floor.
Yeah, so it's a foam floor.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll I guess we'll see what happens next year at TwitchCon. If it is next year, I'm pretty sure they'll be back next year. Hopefully they'll get it.
If they come back this year, they're gonna be back next year. They're gonna be back in full swing every year at this point.
Yeah.
Unless something crazy happens, just unforeseen. But they're gonna be back again.
Exactly. Something else that's unforeseen and is crazy, and I don't think is necessary, is Horizon. PS5 is doing a remaster. Why? Like, why? Like, look, I blame. Look. I love The Last of Us.
Like you, bro.
I love The Last of Us, but I blame The Last of Us for this shit. Because The Last of Us opened the door for this shit. Now PlayStation gonna start doing this with all their fucking games, bro. So now here's Horizon, and we're gonna get a PS5 remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn, which came out originally in 2017. And I love Horizon Zero Dawn. That's one of my. I'm a big fan of the franchise. I love Forbidden West. I played and beat that. Both great games. But it's too soon. We don't need a remaster. It looks great already. The game already looks great, and then it's already can be up-res to PS5. Like if you transfer it over, like I don't get the whole purpose of doing this. I get it. People are gonna buy it. Maybe people who didn't buy the first one, who have a PS5, now want to experience it. I mean, you technically still can. You can just go get it. It's on the PlayStation Store, but they want to, and they already released it on PC as well, and it looks great on PC. So I think they're just trying to milk the Horizon name as much as they can, because it's already also got a Netflix series coming out. I won't be getting it. I won't be playing it because I don't need to. And I just think it's too soon to even think about doing that. But also I blame The Last of Us Part 1 because they put out their remaster, and I think it did fairly well. So I think they're like, okay, so we're gonna get this, and then I bet we're gonna get God of War at some point. They're gonna start.
It just makes so I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
It's stupid.
It is.
Which we all agree. We all agree this is stupid. But the way I'm looking at it is that they're working on the show. They just want to have something new, or at least something exciting to put out for the show. Same thing with Last of Us, the show that's supposed to be dropping next year. I think it's the main reason that they did that Last of Us Part 1 remake thing, was to have something for people who watch the show to jump onto. But like we all probably agree that the original game isn't old enough for a remaster, so just do a re-release.
Yes.
And that's all. All you need to do is just like advertise another re-release or something. Maybe, I don't know, add in a costume or two, call it a day.
Exactly. Bundle it up with the latest game. Bundle it up, like do a bundle.
Yeah,
or like you said, or do a like I said, like a skin pack, or like something that goes along with the or like I said, something that goes along with the show itself, or anything like that. Like
something new. It's like, Spider-Man does that.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, they add the suits from the movies into the Spider-Man game, and that game had been out for years already before Tom Holland was like already on like a couple movies in, But they added the newest Spider-Man suits to the movies, or they added old ones to the to the game as well. So Sony can do this. All you need to do, once they find the actress from the show, get her a model, put that model in the game,
boom,
and then you know what I'm saying, something like that.
That's all they got to do. But what they want, because Sony's making money, and that's all about money. It's a business. I get it, but it's just like as the gamer in me, it's just completely unnecessary. And I hope this isn't becoming a trend. I hope this doesn't become a trend where they're like, oh, let's do a remaster of a game that's not even, 10 years old. Like I
Like,
think
we'll get Miles Morales next year.
Already
Like-
a trend.
exactly, right? So like I think you shouldn't be talking about remasters unless the game is like 10 years old or at least two generations old. Like PS3 games, okay, you can remaster them for PS5. PS4 games, especially games that look this good, like I don't want to see a Ghost remaster. There's no reason for it.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. But I don't want to
You know it's
see.
gonna happen.
Yeah, but they're gonna just go down the list all the games. They're probably gonna they already did it with Uncharted kind of. Well, Uncharted did it right, but they also did a remaster with Uncharted as well. So it's like one after the other because apparently they make money off of them. It's easy to do. They don't have to do any work really. They just have to polish it up. They don't have to do any new dialogue. They don't have to do any real gameplay. It's just making it look better. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
I'm not excited about this.
I'm not excited about it. I actually don't care. I'm not gonna pay attention when it comes out. Okay, for those who ain't played the game at all and they want to play it,
You ain't played it. You ain't missing nothing. The game ain't that good.
the game is good. The game is very good. Okay, but it's too soon to have a remaster of a very good game. There's other very
Willie ain't getting the remaster. Ain't nobody getting the remaster.
no.
Hell no.
And I'm pretty sure if B was here,
y'all think BZ gonna get it because
Nah.
BZ the one who said that Aloy was mixed. Don't act like people ain't seen the clip.
I don't agree with BZ on that, but also I do look. But also I will say speaking on his behalf, I don't think he would also go for this either. I think he also will think this was a dumb idea. So we'll ask him when he gets back, but it's past.
We need to ask him if he still think that she's mixed.
He gonna because she had dreads.
I don't know
bro.
why he's saying that.
Because she had dreads,
I
bro.
don't know why he's
Like Native, he said she mixed with Native American. Nigga, where?
You're just saying shit, bro.
Bro, he was trying. I wanted to defend him, but I couldn't, bro, because I knew I'm not about to get wrapped up in this nonsense, bro. Like we both love the game, but we got to draw the line and just throwing ethnicities that ain't there on people. Like you just can't be doing that.
Right.
Look, Kratos. We all know Kratos black, but that's because it's been proven. All right, just
I don't gotta get on.
but we can't. I can't do that with Aloy. He just like Kratos is ashy. Aloy, that don't apply. But
It's called Kratos Ashy.
yeah, because like he's got the you don't know the story of Kratos, right? So like I don't get into that, but that's like his
No,
like
but I just feel like Ashy has. I know what you mean because he's covered in ash, but I just feel like Ashy has
Yeah.
a certain connotation. But fair enough.
no, it's literal ash. Look. See, Tyler, you trying to go down roads that people ain't even trying to drive down.
Can white people be ashy though?
Yeah, they can. I seen it.
If white people
seen
get
it.
ashy, it don't look like that though.
Yeah, it just looks like dry. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not the same. Why are we even in this? How did we get here?
You did this.
Bro.
You talked about him being black, and you lied to the people because everybody knows he's not
Okay,
black.
he is,
saying.
first of all. Second of all, yeah, and when I said ashy, it's because it's a little
Every
ash.
time y'all bring up God of War.
Look,
Every
new
time.
game dropping soon. Can't wait. Ragnarok coming.
Now I'm excited about the
That
game.
Ragnarok about to be fire.
Look, everything gonna change when Ragnarok.
Oh,
comes.
bro, ain't nobody
Okay?
playing nothing but that. That's all it's gonna be
Nothing.
about. So yeah.
Nothing.
All right. So
And you already gonna be busy because by then, Bayonetta 3 gonna already have been out already.
yeah, I hopefully have that done before Ragnarok drop. And then I gotta do Callisto Protocol after Ragnarok because that one comes out. Because I'm looking forward to that one too.
You're
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
real busy. I hope the album done by then, or you gonna have time for
Oh, the
nothing else.
album done. Album's in
Oh.
missing master. Yeah, I got that out the way.
Okay.
Yeah, we about to.
Gotcha.
Oh, we'll.
Also, Kratos is Greek. Let's just like lay this to rest, please.
All right, I'm gonna leave it
I
alone.
tell them every time, Tyler, but they don't listen to me.
What people from Greece can't be black?
Oh my god. All right, moving on.
Oh Lord. So last story we got, y'all. This is more so I guess in me and Kev's vein because we both play 2K, but 2K had customers' data was stolen and sold online after a support desk scam. Damn. Hate to see it. So yeah,
Yeah.
2K, thing about 2K is like 2K thrives off of its community as far as like them buying things, VC, cosmetics, things like that. That's kind of like where they make a good chunk of their money. And by doing that, you got to have, your information put in there. You're going to have a 2K account, all that other stuff. So when you get a data breach and when hackers, because the hackers and scammers are out here deep. So the fact that they were able to get their customer data breach, and we just got a new 2K. 2K23 just came out, so people are heavily playing this game. How you feel about this, Gav? Like, did you get affected by this at all, or no?
So I spoke about this last like podcast episode when it was brand new, and I told people because like the reports was out, they were saying that there is indeed some type of breach. It was around the same time as the Rockstar thing, or like the same weekend, and they were sending out fake emails from the 2K support team, and like the advisement was just don't respond to them. And I did go back and check, and I did indeed get a fake email. No, I did not click on it at all. But yeah, so it was just a 2K overall thing. When I say 2K overall, I'm not just talking about 2K basketball because again, 2K is
games, your 2K account in general. So WWE, 2K, or any other games that are made by 2K as well.
And because like you got to remember that, so like when it was around the same time as Rockstar, because Rockstar is owned by Take-Two Interactive, they own 2K, they own Rockstar, they own a couple things. So when they attacked Rockstar, they're probably started going after other Take-Two companies, and they got to 2K.
Right.
And I don't think I'm affected because I didn't touch the email. So I don't know if they caught me lacking regardless. Like it was already had my account before the email went out, or if it was something where I had to click on it and give them information. I didn't touch the email, got deleted immediately. But they were getting people, and I warned y'all as soon as the news dropped. So hopefully nobody clicked on it or gave them the information that we know. But yeah, they was getting people. They was getting a lot of people's information. Did they get you? Did you touch any emails from them or no? You probably
no. So my 2K account's linked to an email that I don't even like log into or look at. I just use it for like stuff basically. So I probably got it, but I don't even use that email for anything other than just like side accounts for just like gaming stuff like that. So I probably got it, but I've never opened it. So and I haven't seen anything going on happening with my account. So I should be good. So I think it's basically you have to open it and fill out probably some information or click a link and it would have took you to a page where they could have then got your information. So hopefully anybody who plays any games made by 2K, you didn't open that email. And if you did, check your account, change your passwords, change your information just to be safe. That way if something like this happens or continues to happen or happens again, you're protected because these hackers are out here. They want everything.
Yeah. You really got to stay vigilant about your personal information right now. So
yeah,
everybody's security be off.
It can happen to anybody.
It can happen. It literally can. It literally can. And that is going to do it for our topics, y'all. So we will take another 60-second ad break, but then after that, Kev's going to hit us. We got a one gotta go this week?
Yeah.
Got a one gotta go this week. All right. So, and remember, y'all, if y'all want to ask a question, you can hop in our pod question queue if you want to be on the show, and we'll get you on here. Or if you're too shy to be on camera, or just or to talk, you can also go into the DEG pod questions, throw a question in there, and we can just answer it there. Whatever makes you comfortable, But let's get some questions today too. But we'll be back in 60 seconds with one gotta go and questions.
We are back, y'all. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and hop in the pod question queue. I don't see anybody in there yet, but you still got a couple minutes because now it is time for the one gotta go. This week's one gotta go. I'm gonna keep it light. I'm gonna keep it simple. Because last time we talked about the breakfast restaurants, and that one went about as well as like it went pretty well because we all had opinions, but like I thought for the most part we all agreed that IHOP wasn't it. But then once I posted it on Twitter, people on Twitter was acting different. All of a sudden, people was acting like Denny's was the worst, and I don't know why.
Well, wasn't nobody from the Midwest were up there shitting on Denny's.
They ain't been to a real Denny's. I mean, those people who was voting Denny's, they ain't been to a real Denny's. They've been to like Florida Denny's.
Okay, sure. So I'm gonna try to keep it light this week. I think this one should be simple. I went and I thought like we've never really ranked like one gotta go just sodas, right? So I went and I was like, so what soda should I do? I want to keep it simple, and I just looked up the top selling sodas in the U.S. All right.
say pop because every single time you say soda, I'm
No,
like,
why the fuck would I say that? That's not.
Tyler,
That's
let me
weird.
tell you something right
It's
now.
called
When I
soda.
moved down here, I got into almost fist fights about when I would say pop.
That
Like,
shit's
literally,
weird.
people would get
Nobody
so
says that
upset
shit.
when I would say pop down
That's
here,
ew.
and I had to concede because I would get in too many arguments because I would literally die for that
Fuck
word,
is-
bro. And I just forget
fuck
it.
is
So
wrong
when
with
I
you?
go back home, I say pop. When I'm down here, I just say soda so I can not get into altercations because I'm too
"Them
old for that.
change you." I can't believe it.
Nah,
I'm gonna say pop.
Yeah.
it's for it's for
I
my
die.
sanity because I got tired of getting into arguments and trying to explain stuff. So I just
No.
like, you know what, whatever. So when I go back home,
So anyway,
pop all day. That's what it is. It's
fuck
always
no.
pop. Anyway, what's the
So the
pop?
top,
Actually, because
the
I'm here,
pop-
what pop we got?
what pops we talk about, Kev?
So the sodas that sell the best in the U.S. One gotta go. Coke, Dr. Pepper, Fanta, and Pepsi. Coke, Dr. Pepper, Fanta, Pepsi.
Get Pepsi
One
out of
gotta go.
here.
Pepsi can get the fuck on.
Get the fuck out
Pepsi
of here,
can-
Dr. Pepper.
No,
Ah, Dr. Pepper
No,
hit, bro.
no.
Nah,
No.
fuck Pop and
Better
fuck
not
Dr. Pepper.
nobody.
Wow,
first of all-
wow.
I'm sorry.
Man, better
Dr.
not
Pepper
nobody
is
be in here
ass.
like hating on Dr. Pepper, which is clearly the best out of the four. That's the first.
Clearly, is that clear?
Clearly,
Is
yes.
that
Dr. Pepper
clear?
is
Dr.
like the
Pepper.
only
It's pretty
pop I
blurry.
even like fuck with for real,
Dr.
other than
Pepper
like Fago.
hit. Yo, Dr. Pepper hit.
Yeah, it hits the bottom of the trash can.
Yeah,
Wow,
bro,
y'all some haters. Y'all don't even know. Y'all do say
I
Yeah,
something.
I don't
mean-
even know why you would even think about drinking that terrible drink.
It's
Yes.
delicious. That's
Why
why.
would you want
Nah,
Pepsi?
nah.
Like Pepsi is disgusting. I don't know why anybody would drink that shit like willingly. I feel like Pepsi is the shit you drink when you go somewhere and you want a Coke and they don't have it.
Right?
I feel
Look,
like that's the only reason people ever drink that.
you know when you're at the restaurant and they be like, "Oh, let me get a Coke," and they say, "Oh, we got Pepsi." You're like, exactly.
Right,
For
they'd
a
be like,
reason.
"Oh, we have Pepsi. Is that okay? Like, is fake money okay, motherfucker?"
Right?
Like,
I
no.
know. Like, no, I have water with lemon. Never mind. You know, it's it's just not. It's not good. Dr. Pepper hit. Fanta. I mean, Fanta is just.
It didn't even say. It just said Fanta. It didn't put a
I
flavor
wonder
on
with
it.
the Fanta orange, Fanta
Right, yeah, 'cause
grape.
Fanta- yeah.
like,
It's. I don't know. If it was up to me, it would be Fanta orange because orange be busting.
Yeah, Fanta
Pineapple
orange.
hit too.
Peach too. You had the Fanta
Okay.
peach.
I ain't had the peach.
That peach hit.
Yeah,
Peach is
peach.
good. It's
Mm.
delicious. You can't find it everywhere though. It's a rare,
Mm.
but you gotta find. Yeah.
Fago peach hits.
Mm.
That's what we need Beezy so me and Beezy can talk about Fago.
Yeah,
Fago
and then
is
you can keep
good.
it yourselves.
Fago is delicious.
Uh,
hmm
I've
But
had
nah.
Fago. It's cool. I also want to talk about this poll. Why the fuck is sodas in parentheses?
Because they know what it's really called.
Yeah.
It's called soda. Soda is literally
Oh,
like the
pop.
first word in this title.
It's pop.
Pop is the second word, which means it's not the real title.
So if
If
it's
anything,
No, 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 no.
it's
'Cause
like
it's
like
the-
the log line for the movie.
okay,
it's
so
not
like
the title.
soda pop. So but it means pop is the last word. That means that's what it like. It's soda pop,
No.
right? So
That's
pop.
why I say, like, for example, like Granddad Willie's name is Granddad Willie, but if you say Willie, that tells you more about who you're talking to than if you just say Granddad.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not always. That's not always how names work.
You
I mean,
walk in a room
because a
full
lot
of
of
people
people-
and you say Granddad, a whole bunch of motherfuckers gonna turn around because they got grandkids, right? But if you walk into that room and say Willie, it's probably only gonna be
right.
Willie.
What about BC430?
No, we're not talking about that. We talking about
You see what I'm
this.
saying? Like that's like he brought up a perfectly good name. Whereas like the second part of the name makes
Okay,
no
okay,
sense.
okay. Well, then we'll use Mike C-Town as it. So if someone said Mike, everybody knows it could be a lot of Mikes, but you say so. Hey, C-Town's up in here. We know who we talking about. You know what I'm
For
saying?
example.
It's like you gotta, you know. So with pop, look, it's pop, bro. All right,
It's not pop.
It's a regional thing.
I'll even give y'all what's that shit? Soft drinks. I'd rather you say soft drinks to say
Ugh,
pop.
ew.
You sound like a menu. Who says that?
We have soft drinks.
What human being says that? I've never heard a
I'd-
human being say that in my whole life.
I'd rather you call it
Soft drink?
soft drink than call it pop. That shit is
Hey, can we
gross.
stop at the gas station? I need a soft drink.
How about now? I can drop you off at the gas station. I'm gonna leave. Talking like that.
Hey, that ass. That and people who are hating on Dr. Pepper can get left at the gas station.
Yo, look. I'm gonna tell you right
That's
now.
why
better
Dr.
drink
Pepper Dr. Pepper got voted the most likely to get the fuck out.
Nah, y'all wrong.
That shit is
Y'all living
fucking
wrong.
ass.
That's only 3 people.
That's
That
only 3
means
people.
nothing.
Okay,
Yo.
but that's 3 more than everybody else got. Look,
you're
nobody
right.
else had 3. That's the
That
highest
doctor
voted.
needs his license taken away.
Mm-mm.
No,
That shit is bad.
that doctor got a PhD
Especially
in
hot
delicious.
Dr. Pepper. Oh,
Yo,
Seriously, what kind of Dr. Pepper?
Why would you drink it hot?
hot Dr. Pepper.
Why would you drink any pop hot? That's the problem right there. Who doing that? You
Right.
that's some psychopath shit.
You do something to make it nasty, and then you're like, oh, and especially when it's
like
nasty,
room temperature Dr. Pepper?
Why would
That
you
shit
even
is
want
bad.
room temperature?
Dr.
No,
Pepper is delicious, but cold is better for sure.
It's
Cold,
gotta
man,
be-
a cold Dr. Pepper, like fresh out the like out of cooler or refrigerator, in the can too. It's better
Ooh.
in the can than it is in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It all tastes like
Tell 'em, tell 'em.
booty, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it
That's
tastes
And what does
just
booty
not a
taste
good
like, Deb?
soda.
Enlighten us.
Dr. Pepper. Duh, I just told you that.
Wow. They don't know. Yeah, Pepsi can get the fuck on. Coke is just the OG, triple OG. It can't go nowhere. It's you know, Fanta's always good.
Agreed.
Fanta's got too many good flavors. It's an ensemble of good flavors with Fanta. And Dr. Pepper it hits. Come on. Look, I've never by choice drank a Pepsi. I've never by choice selected to drink a Pepsi.
Well, wait, no. Back in the day, like when Wild Cherry Pepsi first came out, I think I willingly drank that because I wanted to try it. But other than that, it was
Why-
that one time.
why when
'Cause
Cherry Coke
is
exists?
way better. That's what I'm saying. I just
Right.
want. It was new. I was like, oh, I want to try this shit.
You played
And
yourself.
it was, yeah, exactly. I played myself because Cherry Coke is way better. And let me just say for the record, like if we change this to one gotta say, my answer would be Dr. Pepper every single fucking time. That's how strongly I feel about the shit.
I'd probably go
So
Fanta
you
over
just
Dr.
gonna,
Pepper because
you
of the
gonna skip
variety.
right past Fanta? Like
I go
yeah,
with
like
Fanta because of
ain't
the
right there?
variety, because we don't know exactly what flavor. But if we talking all of Fanta, I'm gonna go with Fanta because it's too many good flavors. It's like it trumps, you know. But if it was a 1-on-1, then I might maybe say Dr. Pepper as a stay.
I don't even really
Fancy.
drink pop like that at all. But like when
Yeah.
on the occasions that I'll buy some pop, like for example, if I'm gonna be on set and I know I need like some caffeine at some point during the day, like it's the only pops I ever really buy are like Dr. Pepper,
Why do you keep
Burners,
saying
and maybe
this?
like Faygo because it's amazing. And I just need y'all to understand the error of your
so-
ways.
Tyler, I'm
I
here
don't-
with
I
you.
don't-
I'm here with you.
I don't really
They don't
drink
understand.
soda either.
I don't either. Sparkling water all day for me, But if I do have that back in my days when I would do it, easy. Dr. Pepper was up there. So
Yeah, I don't drink pop. I don't drink
see, I
soda
got you
either.
saying you see you saying pop. You said it first because you know what's
Because,
right. You know it's the right way to say it.
It's not.
Nah,
It
it's
not
is.
at all.
It's just not.
I don't think I've
Anyway.
ever heard someone say pop this much. till
Because
today.
bro,
'Cause
because
you ain't
they
from the-
know it don't sound right.
You need to take a trip up north, bro.
Why would I do that? It's cold. That's weird. So I don't really drink soda, but if I was drink soda, I really would probably put Fanta as like top 3 sodas. Like it's really up there for me. Somebody said mango Pepsi is different. Pepsi got a mango flavor? What?
I've
When did
never
they
heard
do
that, and it
Nah.
sounds
Never heard that.
atrocious.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right
I don't
now,
know.
a sleeper that a lot of people don't know about. Have y'all ever had Guaraná?
Nigga,
Ooh.
you just making up words.
No, I'm not. No, so it's a Brazilian pop. It's like the Guaraná fruit is a Brazilian fruit, but it's like Sprite mixed with it. Yo, that shit is like the best shit. But it's
You know,
expensive.
Sprite don't have green bottles anymore.
They changed their bottles.
Yeah, they're clear now. Something about.
I think I did see that when I was
it
in the
was-
gas station the other day. I was like walking past and getting something to drink, but I think I did.
That was
not
like
green
their
anymore.
claim to fame was the green bottles. That was their thing.
Maybe it cost
Oh,
Yeah,
too
they're
much.
pretty
clear now. They're clear now with the green band.
Mm.
But
Is- well, I remember-
it doesn't hit the same.
It's just the bottle. The bottle
yeah,
changed that
it
much.
does.
The
I
green
remember
tint gave it some flavor.
I thought like the diet Sprite was clear, but the regular was green. So all of them is clear now. That's weird. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I only really drink soda when I'm mixing it with alcohol or something, or if I'm out at a restaurant. But I usually just get water there too, and
Yeah.
alcohol. I don't.
That was your first mistake. Why are you mixing your alcohol, if anything?
I usually drink a scrape, but like other like when I'm drinking, like like if I'm drinking for a long time, I was like, all right, I might space this out. So let me mix it with something. But if it's just me, Dolo or my thug Dizzle, great alcohol to the
Now, what
chest
about
like a
root beer?
thug. Why the fuck would anybody drink root beer? Root beer is nasty.
Nah, don't
Root
even
beer is one of the-
don't. I know
Tripping.
you didn't say root beer because root beer is
Root
fucking
beer is
disgusting.
disgusting.
That shit is
That's
fucking
like that's one of the worst
homemade,
sodas.
not homemade, but like when you have like root beer that's made by like a small company and like the spot that you ordering it from, that should be banging.
Fuck no. Root beer tastes like
Root beer in any iteration is trash.
Root beer is horrible.
Fucking
I don't
hate
give a
it.
fuck. And nigga, what about root beer float? It could be floating in a pile of shit, as far as I'm concerned, because root beer is nasty. Root beer, ugh.
W used to hit.
Fuck no. I don't care what you add to it. Root, ugh. I don't. Ew, no. Root beer is nasty. Like that's one of them. That's one of them throwback sodas that need to just stay back. That soda, no, can't do it. We need to move on. So nobody's in the pod question queue this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of the questions that y'all wrote into
We got
us.
someone in there.
I take it back. I was wrong. We got someone now.
Okay, Krishna. All right, Krishna.
Okay.
You are on the air. Hello.
Krishna.
Let's go.
I don't hear them.
And
I
they're
heard
gone.
I was just hearing noise.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
I heard
they're
like I heard like an air conditioner sound. I didn't hear any voice though.
All right, we're gonna try it again, Krishna. You know, let's see. All right, take two. Okay, we hear the background noise.
Yo.
Hey, now we hear you.
Now we
Yep.
hear you.
Yo.
What up? What up? What up?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we
We
can
did
hear you.
first.
Can you hear
Talk
us?
to us.
How y'all doing today?
We all right. How you doing?
Regular Tuesday.
I don't know if you can hear it.
I got some major lag. Hold on.
Yeah, you got a lag, homie.
Yeah.
It sounded like we broadcasting, like when we be in interviews on TV.
I got some
Right.
bad lag.
Like, and how was it out there?
I will go to Ray.
It's good, Chan. It's good.
It be taking so long in between them answers.
Right.
It's like the funniest part is when people be telling jokes to the other person and it be a lag, and so you can't start laughing until they hear they joke.
Right.
Ah.
It's just like silence and then they nod their head.
That'd be so funny. Did you fix the lag yet, Krishna?
All right, is that a little bit better?
Yeah. Can you hear us
tell
now?
us.
Can you hear us? Are we lagging still? I think we are. We definitely are.
Oh yeah, he ain't said nothing by now. Yeah. It might be better off if you just like type your question, Krishna. If we still lagging.
Yeah, if you're still lagging, Krishna, we can you can just put your question in the DEG block questions and we'll answer it that way.
Hmm.
Aw.
Krishna says skip the tech problems. All right, that's cool. Yeah, just go ahead and type it out, Krishna. No big deal.
Yeah. So in the meantime, while he's typing that out, we can answer someone else's question. So if you got it up, Kev, you answer someone else's question while we're waiting.
Got the question pulled up. So we've been getting a good bit of questions in here. We don't answer them every week because, well, like usually people hop in live, but we got some. We got some in here. Bandana Bishop asked us, "What is our favorite character creator in the game?"
Oh, which game made the best creative character like layout?
Yeah, like you can make your own character. Like, what game has the best one? Like for creating characters.
That's a good
Probably the
question.
Dark Souls games. Or probably like Skyrim. Skyrim or Fallout.
I'm gonna say wrestling games.
Yeah, I would say either WWE, either regular 2K basketball or WWE 2K because like usually you can easily whatever you think of, you can create easily. You know, like there's usually like, okay, if you have an idea to have some kind of crazy looking character with a crazy hairstyle or a look, you can be able to create them in those games. So I like to be able to have a creative character where it's not limited. Because there are some games that were terrible with creative characters. So yeah.
You can do a lot with the WWE games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they've always been like that.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
I'm gonna say Saints Row or Monster Hunter World. And like the thing is like y'all know I like love Fallout to death, but I've never been like completely happy with their character creation, especially because like, and yeah, of course, they're since everybody's supposed to look like they're from the 50s, they don't want to have like a plethora of different hairstyles. But that's been like y'all know how that's been one of my frustrations with games in general is when they only have like a black power flow, like a black power fro, and
Mhm.
not really any kind of because I mean, people still had curly hair in the 50s. We was just straightening it because we sort of had to get jobs. We were like forced to, you know.
Mhm.
But so, you know, other than that, it you know the Fallout one definitely has like a lot of good characteristics about it. But I would say I think for like overall from an aggregate standpoint, I would pick either Monster Hunter World or Saints Row.
Then we got this one is from Keanu Widge. Which feature makes a game immediately unplayable for you? For me, it's encumbrance. You know, like when the characters move, it's like slow down because they carry too much weight, too many items,
Mhm.
and weapons breaking, like just weapon breaking when you use them and stuff. They said those are the things that bother them the most, like that makes games unplayable for them. So, are there any features for y'all where it's like if you know a game has this feature, you just can't do it?
I don't like games where it's like too realistic. Like where it's games where like you driving and you got to go the speed limit, or you got to like put gas in your shit, like or shit like that. Like, nah, come on, bro. Like games like that, I think, yeah, like I get trying to be like real, but like, come on, it's a video game at the same time. I'm not trying to go to the goddamn Quick Trip and fill up the goddamn car,
Uh,
right?
I was about to say like games where you got to eat or drink be
That
getting on
too.
my
Though,
Yeah.
nerves.
yeah, like we gotta eat and shit. Like, bro, like, come on, I don't give a fuck. We
Like
gotta
if you
eat.
can eat to like heal yourself after a fight, that's one thing. But when you like gotta eat and it'd be like you haven't eaten, you're hungry, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Like
Right? I think I'm on a diet, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, those types of games, I just like I never really get fun playing or enjoyment playing those games. It's like, nigga, that's real life. I ain't trying to. That's what I'm playing this game for. To not do real life shit.
I don't like games where they have a really small like inventory. That really bothers me. And then like because then I was gonna run back to wherever like the warehouse or like my safe spot is, and then like just be unloading a bunch of shit into like the extra storage things.
Mhm.
And then at that point, I always forget what I have in there. So then I'm all like, it just bothers me when I do that. That's me. Is it?
Yeah, no, probably the same answer as Tyler, the health bar. Or when you have to eat and drink, that shit's fucking annoying. Or
I
I
don't
don't
really
like
rock with survival games.
yeah, and that's why I don't really play them like that. Also, I don't like games where I can't have full subtitles. I
I
like
feel you.
having subtitles on like through the whole entire game, even like dialogue outside of cutscenes.
I'm the same way. I turn subtitles on immediately for almost every game except 2K because I know what basketball sounds like. I play 2K with mute, but any other game I turn subtitles on
if you don't
immediately.
have the subtitles on, how are you gonna know what they're saying in the battle rap part, Kev?
I skip that part every time. I skip I skip a lot of that stuff. I did do it the first time when I had to, but I skip those parts. Uh,
He said
those
why
aren't
you
even
just
the
skip it. I
full
didn't know
game.
that.
Yeah. I mean, their missions, you can skip past people's dialogue and just choose the part where you got to pick your answers. You can skip dialogue easily. So I'd be skipping all the dialogue unless it's like an interesting story moment where something else is happening. But if not, skipping it. I have no idea what this year's story was in 2K past the first couple of pieces because it just started getting weird to me. I don't like this year's story as much as last year's story, but that's not important.
Yeah, you're not missing much. I kind of gave up midway. Like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care no more.
I'm gonna do one more for tonight. We're gonna do. Did we answer this one yet? Kiana, which also asked, what show did you watch to the end, even though you knew it was bad? True Blood is one of mine. Also, the anime Last Exile, worst voice acting I've ever heard. So, did we answer that yet? Like a show you knew was bad, but you just had to finish it.
Probably we did. I'm trying to think. What shows have I watched recently?
Lovecraft Country.
Whoa, Lovecraft Country was not bad. That was a good show. Eventually.
I couldn't get into
The
it.
first episode was pretty slow to me, but after that, it got better.
I'm gonna say the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Mm. Okay.
Oh, I'd
Like
say
I
the new
had to
season
finish
of
it, but that shit
Snowfall.
was terrible at the end.
What's a show that I just had to finish? Season 3 of Atlanta. I ain't started season 4 yet, but I did not like season 3.
Yeah,
I
no,
Oh.
I'm
did.
tripping.
I know.
Mm-mm.
That bullshit ass shit you had us watch for this goddamn show.
Oh,
That Resident
the
Evil
Resident
shit.
Evil show?
Yeah, that's the last one that I was like, bro, I can't stand. Bro, I was hurting, bro. I couldn't, bro. I forced myself to fucking finish that shit.
Hey,
I
I forced myself to finish it too.
I was
I did.
miserable watching that show, bro.
That show was not good.
Yeah, so that's
That
my
show was
answer.
not good. All right. That's going to do it for questions this week. Just remember, if you don't ask your questions live, that is okay. You can always just type them out and put them in DEG Pod Questions channel. But to anyone who wants to ask their questions live, hop in the Pod Question queue next podcast episode.
Yep. All right, y'all. Well, that is going to do it for this week's episode. I hope you had a good time. We had a good time as well. So shout out to Isaiah once again, filling in for B. Isaiah, what you got going on? Tell the people what's going on. Tell them a little bit more about anything you're working on.
Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trying to get back to Friday uploads. After I'm done with, my album and stuff. Dead in Gaming, I'm gonna be on a whole new level next year, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Isaiah
right.
Mountain everywhere, wherever you listen to music, social media, everywhere.
Make sure you check them out, y'all. Tyler, what we got going on out here?
Work.
Hey,
Work.
I feel that.
Word to Rihanna.
Hey, I feel that. Well, one day you'll get back in these video games. One day you'll get to pick up the sticks.
One of these days.
One of these days.
That'll
It ain't
be
gonna
the
be
day.
tomorrow. Or
That'll
the
be
day
the day
after.
when that PlayStation gets turned on. They'll see. What about you, Kev? What's going on with Hold It Down?
Hold On podcast, new episode dropping tomorrow. Me and Quan, we reviewed, which battle was it? K-Shine versus Bill Collector. They did the one around. It was very good. And then we got our album review coming out for Easy Block Captain Timothy next week. And then we should be having a special guest in the next couple episodes if everything goes correctly. So yeah.
All right.
Hold on, Pod. Just staying consistent.
Good to hear that. Make sure y'all check out the Hold It Down pod. Kevin Quan be cutting up over there, talking that battle rap shit. So if you into battle rap, that's the place you need to be. As far as myself, I'm around y'all. Here. Album is fully recorded. It's getting the mixing and mastering and bells and whistles. And once that's all good to go, then we going into promo mode, and you gonna be hearing me talk about this fucking album like no other, because it is thoroughly good. It is thoroughly good. But yeah, other than that, y'all, I'm gonna try to, get on some more gaming as well. I do want to get back into streaming when I find some open time. So now that I'm done recording, hopefully that time now I can dedicate to getting back on Twitch and streaming some more. So we'll see.
Fire team soon, hopefully.
Yes, and hopefully, we got to get on that Fire Team Elite. Probably back to our Thursday streams on here. Me, Isaiah, and BZ. The Aliens Fire Team Elite expansion. We got to get on that. So look out for that too. At some point, we'll try to get to that as well. But that's pretty much it, y'all. But we appreciate y'all. Shout out once again to Isaiah for coming through, and of course my lovely co-host Tyler, Kev. Shout out to BZ. He will be back on the next episode. And yeah, yo. That's all I got. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
I want to say that I don't have like beef with DW, but here's my thing. This is what I thought about since I know y'all get ready to go into this.
Why?
No, listen, because I was thinking about what my issue was earlier, with how y'all just be bringing it into the show earlier. It's like, we have a house, which is Dead End Gaming, and it's like y'all was allowed to build a wing connected to the house, and all of a sudden y'all be trying to usher the guests in through the wing instead of through the front door.
Whoa. We ain't doing that. All we're doing is saying, hey, look, we just built a new extension to the house. It's kind of nice over here. So when you if you're interested, you can go over to the new wing and check it out. We got
That's the
snacks.
problem. She's just mad that we don't keep none of the snacks that she like in the new wing, and that she
Right.
feel left out all of a sudden.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, nobody told you that. You could ask us to stock your snacks over there, and you
Right.
can feel more welcome.
We
but
could put some Dr.
you make
Pepper over there.
yourself feel
You want some
unwelcome.
Dr. Pepper? I'll get it done.
Exactly.
We got Dr. Pepper. It's easy. You know, it ain't
That's
no-
all it takes. But
Like, you know,
you the one who alienated yourself in your own home. We didn't do this to you.
you know.
Nah, look, just don't be doing DEW chants before everybody's been introduced.
Hey,
Okay.
Jeez.
Yes.
Hashtag no EW.
yes, ma'am. I'll do better next time. I'm sorry. I apologize. But the show's over now, so guess what? DEW.
And see, y'all don't
DEW.
even properly close out the podcast before y'all doing
Wait.
these chants again. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
messing with y'all. It was easy. It was easy. I'm
That's
gonna close
exactly
it.
what I'm talking about.
All right, look. All right. I had to do it. You brought it up. I
Yeah,
had to do it.
B gotta be here.
No.
Yeah, I'm like the lone voice of reason in this bitch.
All right, y'all. Look, we appreciate y'all
Busy
though.
right now and be like, don't leave me alone.
Hey,
with
please,
these
leave that man alone. He's busy. Leave that man alone. No, y'all, but for real though, we appreciate everybody who comes through, watches the show, supports us, you know, and has a good time on these Tuesday streams. Make sure you tune in Tuesdays, and if you missed the podcast on Tuesdays, you can always watch this or hear us on wherever you get your podcast from. We will be live at the end of every week with that. We will see y'all next week for a gaming week. I'm not sure what we're playing. Tyler, you gonna be here for the gaming week?
I'm gonna be in Detroit. I was gonna like let y'all know like afterwards, but I'm not gonna be here next week. But I'm gonna be at the gaming one.
So
next
you know what that
time.
means, Kev?
I can
You know what that mean, Kev?
too.
BBW.
BBW it up. Yeah.
We don't have a BBW effect.
Oh,
Lord, have
always.
mercy.
Oh,
Oh,
So-
There's so many initials on here, y'all. Don't y'all agree in the chat? It's just way too many initials.
I don't know. Not at all.
I think the Tyler just feeling
Wait,
left
I don't
out
even know what
since she
BBW
decided to start
stands
hating.
for.
Right. We gonna
You
get
know,
you.
BBW's Beezy Bloodbath Willie. You know,
Right. You know about that? Oh, you late.
You do a search for BBW, that is not what's gonna come up.
Look, whoa, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
that's why
talk
I was
about
confused.
what other people
I don't.
wanna associate it with.
Over
But
there,
when
that
we
means
say
something
it,
else. But over here, it means completely
Yeah.
something. What it is it means something completely different and honest and pure and innocent
Yeah,
and amazing.
exactly.
Here,
But that's for another time. But yeah, so next week will be our gaming week, y'all. We will let y'all know within the week or closer to the next Tuesday what we're gonna play. But it'll be a good time as always. But until then, we will see y'all next week. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves, and we will holler at y'all later. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
y'all.
Yeah.
Let's pick up some work.
Whatever. Yeah, look, I do have to pick up things because I have equipment, so I do have to pick that up. But
Let's hope your workers pick up the pace.
I don't have workers. I'm sorry. Look, I mean, I don't know where that. You can check my tax returns. I see I have no employees, but it's okay. I mean,
You don't report that shit on your taxes. Get out of here.
what you?
No.
What? I am
That is
a.
not how that works.
I am a
Of course you don't
law-abiding-
have a- Yes, we will check your tax returns.
Please
Okay,
do.
Willie.